The number one advice that I always give investors is to not time the market. Market up, you buy. Market down, you cry a bit, then you buy more. It sounds easy, but there's actually a lot of work behind it. Every month, you need to transfer your money to the broker, convert your money if you are buying overseas stocks, look for the stock, buy the stock, then pray that the market doesn't crash after you buy. That's a lot of steps that you need to do every month. Wouldn't it be good if, let's say, there's a way to automate all of this? As it turns out, there is. Interactive Brokers recently added a recurring investment feature where it lets you automatically buy your favorite stocks every month. So, in this video, I will show you how to easily set it up, then share a few important things that you need to know when using it. Alright, let's jump right in. So, it's actually super easy to set up recurring investments in Interactive Brokers. To do that, at the top, go to Trade Recurring Investments, then Create Recurring Investments. Here, you'll be able to search by the different symbols or company name. But let's try searching for Tesla. Click Search and click on your stock. Here, you'll be able to choose the start date. For example, I want to invest at the beginning of each month. So, I will change it to invest at every 5th of the month. Then, enter how much money you want to invest every month. Just take note, this is in USD. So, you will always end up in fractional shares. Let's try 100 USD. Next, you can choose how often you want to auto-invest, ranging from daily all the way to annually. Then choose when you want the recurring investment to end, or the number of installments before it stops. But if you want it to continue forever, you can just click on No End Date. Then click Continue. Check everything is alright, then click Save Investment. So, that was how to create a recurring investment in Interactive Brokers. So simple. But now, we have a problem. To invest, you need money. No money, no invest. So let's set up a recurring transfer to Interactive Brokers. To do that, at the top, click on Transfer and Pay. Transfer funds. Click Make a Deposit. Here, you can choose the currency that you want to deposit. I will just go with Singapore dollar. You can deposit either via bank transfer or transfer from Wise Balance. Just use whichever works for you. For this video, I'll use bank transfer. Click Get Instructions. For sending institution, just enter your bank name. For example, DBS Bank. Enter your bank account number. Then, for deposit amount, enter how much money you want to deposit every time. Just make sure you are depositing enough money to buy the stock. Otherwise, you might end up using margin to buy. Since just now, for recurring investment, I entered 100 USD, I will just go with 150 SGD here. Then click on Make this a recurring transaction. Then give it a name, like $150 monthly. Choose how often you want to deposit the money. For the start date, make sure you choose a date that's a few days before your recurring investment date, because it will usually take 1 day for the money to be transferred over. Then, if you don't have an end date, you can just leave it blank. Click Get Transfer Instructions. Check everything is alright, then click Confirm Deposit. Next, you will need to head over to your bank. I'm using DBS, so I will just show you how to do it in DBS. Mouse over Transfer, click Add New DBS or POSB recipient. For recipient's name, type in Interactive Brokers. For recipient's account number, head over to Interactive Brokers, look for your bank account number, copy it, head back, paste it in. Then click Next. Check everything is correct, then click Submit. Once you are done, mouse over Transfer again, click More Transfer Services. Set up standing instruction. For the recipient, look for Interactive Brokers account that you added just now. For recipient's name, enter Interactive Brokers. The next part is super important. You need to fill in the recipient's or a customer's reference. So, head over to Interactive Brokers, look for your Interactive Brokers account number. It starts with U and has 8 numbers. Copy it, head back and paste it in. Choose your account. Then, for payment amount, just enter the same amount that you have entered just now. For example, 150 SGD. What's your first payment date? And enter the last payment date if there's an end date. Choose the payment frequency. If you don't have an end date, you can skip the last payment amount, then click Next. Check everything is alright, then submit. And there you have it. You have successfully set up a recurring transfer. Easy, right? So I've shown you how to set up a recurring investment and a recurring transfer. But now, here are some important things to take note of. 1. Recurring investment trades will occur in the fixed pricing structure, which means that instead of the cheaper 35 cents per order, you will now pay a minimum of $1 per order. So that's the biggest downside of using recurring investment. 2. To use recurring investment, you have to enable fractional shares. So to enable that, just search for trade in fractions, make sure global trade in fractions is selected, then click continue, and you have successfully enabled fractional shares trading. But this also means that you can only do recurring investments on stocks and ETFs that support fractional shares, aka only certain US and European stocks or ETFs. So if you try to do recurring investment on Ireland domiciled ETFs like CSPX, it won't work. Third, as mentioned earlier, you need to make sure that you have enough buying power to buy the stock. Otherwise, the recurring investment will not occur. This buying power includes your cash and available margin. That's why if you don't want to end up using margin, you have to make sure that you have enough money in your account. Another thing to take note, if you don't have enough currency to buy the stock, IBKR will auto convert the currencies to complete the trade. So, for example, if you don't have enough USD, you will convert your SGD into USD so that there's enough USD. Every conversion is 2 USD. So if you want to avoid getting slapped with this conversion fee every time you invest, you need to either one time convert a larger amount or just transfer USD in. Finally, recurring investment will occur right when the market opens. But if that day is a holiday or weekend, the recurring investment will be scheduled for the next open market date. So that was a quick overview of IBKR recurring investment. But if you have any questions, you can join my fast-growing Telegram group to ask any questions that you may have. Like, share and subscribe as I'm posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.